What is going on, guys? It's your boy Al coming back to you, and today we're going to be color matching the regular cab F-150. As you saw in the last episode, we got the truck fully disassembled and I dropped off all the parts for the truck to my painter. Since then, I went on vacation, we got a nice tan, a little bit of a burn, but we also have all of our parts back from Color Match and they are complete. So we're gonna hop in the crew cab today, we're gonna go pick them up, and then we're gonna start installing all of the parts on this truck and get it done in this episode. All right, we're pulling up over here in Broadhead, Wisconsin, Center, Wisconsin. We have Body Crafters, and this is owned by a gentleman named John, and John does some pretty stand-up work. Got a Ford, towing a Ford. Well, here's the official pile of parts. So this is all the Lariat Sport Grill stuff. We got the STX grill stuff. We got both the mirror caps, tailgate handle, side door handles, top bumper pad, front bumper, rear bumper. So we're gonna start throwing on the easy stuff. Of course, the gas door is really easy. The rear tailgate handle's really easy. Mirror cap's really easy. And then we'll start throwing the handles together and then eventually get that in the truck. That's our low-hanging fruit. And we'll work on grills and bumpers we're gonna do over at the shop. I'm not gonna do those at home. All right, so we're getting started on this rig. We got the mirror caps on. Those are just easy clip-ins. I got the gas door on. I'm gonna start tackling handles here. You can see I got the grills clipped together. So we have a choice of Lariat Sport, kind of the Band-Aid grill, and then we got the STX or the Special Edition grill. I think I'm gonna start off with the Special Edition grill. That's the one I really wanted in the first place. I picked up this one because it was 80 bucks. It's an OEM grill. Why wouldn't I get it painted? And actually this is the exact same grill that's on the crew cab. So I'm not exactly sure which one I'm gonna love more. I think it would be kind of cool to have both the trucks, the regular cab and the crew cabs on the other side. Both of them together, and they both got Lariat Sport grills on them. But I'm not exactly sure which one I'm gonna finalize, but I'd like to put both of them on at some point and see which one I like more as the truck kind of adapts. So right now I'm gonna work on, I got the camera in my hand and the two nuts, and I'm gonna put the tailgate handle together first because this one is a big inconvenience to not have the tailgate working, and then I can get the plaque back on. I will say one thing, I did not pay John to fully sand these smooth, so this one turned out really good for the most part, but this is still a textured part, and he wasn't able to get the handle off, so there is a small area up in here that's still a little bit black, which as long as it looks good like this, I'm not too particular on it not being fully sprayed. Now you can see up here, here's our handles, and these guys are definitely shiny, but a little bit of texture. It almost looks like orange peel in there, but that's just because I didn't pay him essentially double what I paid him to sand these smooth. So I could get factory smooth ones like what's on this truck, because that truck's a full factory, you know, paint match. So all those things are smooth from the factory, but we're going to throw them on. We're going to see how they look. And if they look absolutely terrible, then we will get factory smooth ones. But I have a pretty good feeling that you're not gonna be able to notice. So progress update here. We got the tailgate handle all finished up. Everything's all put back together and operational. Handle looks really good. And then we come over here and we got driver's side door handle on. Now I will say, in this lighting especially, the handle almost looks like it's a little bit brighter, but I'll show you something in a second. Mirror on, handle on, fully operational. We just gotta get the door panel back on this side. Perfect. Now, I think I've mentioned before, but this truck is a fully factory color match truck. That handle looks different in person. Might not 100% come through on camera, but that handle actually looks darker than the rest of the door. So The lighting in here is a little bit weird, and the handle's definitely, like, on camera I can see it, but in person it's not as noticeable. And I think when we get outside, it's gonna match perfect, because the tailgate handle back here, where there's like a little bit darker light, it looks 100% perfect back here. So I think it's just the lighting in the garage, but the handles on a factory color match truck just look a little shade different, and these ones look just a little shade different as well. So it's not super noticeable. Depends on the way I stand, the way we focus on it, but I think it looks pretty good, and I'm pretty happy to have color match handles. And so, of course, to get the door handles off and all that disassembled, we did have to take door panels off. So my next step here is to get the door panels thrown back on the truck. Do-do-do, do-do-do, do-do-do. Got the door panels on the driver's side and the passenger side. Everything is working. All our buttons work and all that stuff. Now we're gonna move on to grills. And I'm going to probably put the STX grill on first and see how I like it. I know that's gonna look good because I got a truck with one of those already. So we're gonna work on getting the grill off this thing. Just a couple bolts. We gotta separate it from, this has those active grill shutters. So we gotta separate this guy from this guy. STX grill is on. I love the look of these grills. It's such a shame that this one's not a factory one. So the one problem with it not being a factory one is I noticed that these are not fully pushed into, there's like 2 clips down in the headlight. And I noticed they're not fully pushed in, which the grill is still plenty secure. I mean, I can move the truck by pulling on the grill. So it's not really super crucial, but it just goes to show you, this being an aftermarket grill doesn't fit 100% like stock. But the paint looks really good. And of course I want to get outside to get a real good look at it and good lighting, but everything mostly lines up, and I'm really happy with that. I think that looks super good. All right, so we got the front end, the grill all put back on, and now we're working on the rear bumper. We're gonna put the sensors in here and get these guys assembled and back on the back of the truck. Got one side loosely on. Need to tighten it down, of course. Now, if you remember from our disassembly video, we did end up taking all these J-clips off, so we got those installed. There's 4 on the actual bumper piece right here, and there's 1 more right down here. So we got 5 bolts to put in. Let's get this thing hung on here, and then we're gonna start tightening these guys up. Dang, that looks good. Man, it's amazing how 2 small steel pieces and a piece of plastic completely transforms the back end of a truck from looking super dumb to proper. So we got the bumper caps, you can almost call them. We got the bumper caps on, and one of the J clips was kind of fighting me, so that was 45 minutes of fun, but it's on. Looks really good. Now we gotta assemble the front bumper. Well, a little change of scenery. We are over here at the shop, got the truck pulled in, and we got the front bumper in front of us laid out on one of my jet ski stands here. We got the lower valance around the tow hooks. We got the lowest valance, the part that comes near the ground. We got the top kind of trim piece, and we got to get our bumper brackets on. Once we get this whole thing together, then we can work on getting it thrown on the truck and getting it all aligned so that it looks good. Making real good progress so far. Got the 2-piece valance on the bottom for around the tow hooks. Got the fog lights in. Got the top trim pieces, the beauty kind of pieces up here on, all 3 of them. And now we're gonna throw in the actual bumper brackets that go around the fog lights that are over in that box. Well, here we are with the bumper pretty much 100% assembled. We just got to throw on the covers for when we get it bolted down, and the centerpiece. I'm only one person, and this would be pretty difficult to do by myself. So we're gonna call in a helping hand, also known as my wife. We'll get this thing thrown on here.
what you wanted? Yeah. Oh, God. Oh, no.
They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that could make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give up, I keep chasing. But they hate when you're successful cause they try to be. They sit there being judgmental because you're trying things, and they just want you to settle and do the right thing. So get a good job, don't slack off. Wake up every morning, make a good impression on your boss. Don't do anything that I wouldn't do. And when you're making money, make sure you don't spend it too soon. Fuck that, I'll do what I wanna do. I got a different path from everyone, and that includes you. And these times it feels like nobody's right, yeah. So I'ma figure out what else we succeed, and then invest all of my time into that and proceed. I need whatever the hell could make me happy, and I don't think you have a clue what could that be. They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that could make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give up, I keep chasing. They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that could make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming.
Oh my God, you guys, this thing looks friggin' insane. I love it. I am so happy with how this turned out. Now, of course, there's trucks out there that look like this. This is not, I have not reinvented the wheel here. But this thing looks freaking good. Regular cab, all this color match. They never came factory like this. Some trucks did, of course, because we wouldn't have been able to do this without some trucks looking like this. But a regular cab looking like this, damn. Alrighty guys, here we are. We got the truck all color match, and I gotta say, this thing looks freaking phenomenal. I'm so happy with it. Like, the fact that now the black headlights actually stand out as an accent instead of before where they just all kind of blended in. I think everything is the right combination of black and white now, with the grille and the bumper, and then we got the mirrors, but the caps are white, but the rest of the mirror is still black. And then if we come around to the side of the truck, we got the handles here in white, and I think that it makes it so that they don't stand out because we got plenty of black up here. So overall, I just think that the combination of white and black together, especially on the back side, we got that white bumper, we got the handle white again, we still got the black on the bumper. I just think it looks really good. I'm super happy with it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and leave a comment down below what you think about the color match. Did I do too much? Did I not do enough? Until I see you guys next time, peace.